Hello, everybody. I see we got Challenger in chat. JSJ, Southern 207 Hobbies. That's a very good PSA, JSJ. That's a very good PSA. We are back in Railroader, and we're on the new community save. The reason we have a new community save is we have a new mod pack. This is not using the Angry mod pack. This is the Midland Modpack. We're taking another look at it. And so that means the chaos rules are in fact in effect. So there is that. The chaos rules are in effect. We are still using the Midland Modpack in its current form. So we'll see where we go from there. See also Roberto Hun is in there. I don't think JSJ did anything with the batteries. Is this company mode? Yes, but it is the community save, so we can do progressions, we can do whatever we need to in order to have the railroad expand in the community fashion. You can see the chaos levels and the improvement levels right there, right on screen if you so wish to donate, but we are presently in company mode. And speaking of, as a result, we should probably get a move on. If I had to guess. Once again, we are using the Midland Mod Pack. We do have some additions. We added in... Hey, Boxcar the Husky. We added in some mods to the original version. We added in the H6, of course, because we needed big choo-choo. We added in the 44 tonner, which is now out, which I may just spawn in so we have something to kind of look at and look over. We also added in the GP38s, the newest version of that. And it's all good, Roberto. Anyone, you know, you don't have to donate. It's there if people want to. I wanted to give people a way to directly affect the community save. So if you're able to, awesome. If not, I completely understand. We're also just trying to show off the mod pack a little bit. And I am aware of those other mods. I think they're out. They're not just coming, they're out. I haven't added those in yet, mainly because I just don't want it to become overcrowded. So we'll take a look at those when the time is right. And there's an FA1 mod apparently coming, which will be neat. That will be neat. JSJ gifting a membership. Thank you, JSJ. So appreciate you, JSJ, for your generosity. Again, you can either do soundboard chaos or whatever you pick. I guess I better unmute myself. Yeah, how is everybody doing on this fine afternoon? I know a little bit of a different stream time here for us. No Midland scream of surprise. Why would I be? Why would I scream? JSJ. Gifting another membership. Thank you, JSJ. Appreciate you. Alright, now here comes the fun part. We're gonna have to Dutch drop this somehow in a safe, controlled manner. I need more coal cars. So JSJ wants me to get more coal cars. Okay. JSJ wants me to get more coal cars. So I guess that means I have to... We are in company mode, so / mode sandbox. And let's get some more coal cars. Great. Okay. We got some more coal cars, thanks to JSJ. Oh god, oh god. Handbrake, handbrake. It just bounced. Because of course it did. I don't want to sell operations. Unload. And load. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to come back and shove it in anyway. So / mode back to company. Well, we got more coal cars. I'm assuming that's what JSJ wanted because he said I needed more. So we got more. And then I'm being told to put JSJ Rolling Stock Leasing Company LLC. Oh god, why'd you have to pick a long name? JSJ Leasing Company. Wait, hold on. Rolling Stock. I know the English language here. Leasing Company LLC. That text is tiny. That is tiny. Well. Oh god. See, this is already going well. This is already... Oh, this is already going well. This is already going swimmingly. Okay. We're trying to do something here. And we're failing. You could have been, JSJ. You could have been. That is true. Okay. Let's actually get this onto the loader. Focus, focus, focus. Yeah, I was not focusing. There was precisely zero focus. Okay, that's where it should be. All right, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. I know we have a bunch of whistles in here. Okay. Oh, yes. Meaty whistle. Luke, we just started. This is a restart of the community save, where if you donate /give membership /super chat, you can have a direct effect on this save, and then once a month, if you're a member of our support crew, you get to play on this save. So there's that. We're gonna do there we go. So now they're gonna do their thing. And we're gonna grab a coach here. Do a passenger run. Well, Challenger, I hope it goes well, at least. I really do. Because I know that it can be stressful, so I'm hoping it goes well for you. I feel like that's too meaty of a whistle. It's too meaty. That's better. That's better. We're going to do a quick passenger run. And DRP's here. Welcome, DRP. Challenger, we cannot guarantee that. It is the community save after all. Anything can happen on the community save. ZVK, why streaming now? Because I have a meeting later this evening, as I explained last night's stream. I have a meeting later this evening, so I am streaming now. Okay, we have passengers. Good. Here we go. All right, we got places to be. We got places to be. And Celestial Traverse is here. Welcome. Well, we'll be okay for a little bit. It's been a while since we just kind of started over. It's nice running a little tiny branch line train again. Oh, you guys are having fun with Chinese team at the moment. SYs are nice. I'm a fan of SYs. The QJs are not my thing. They look neat, but they're not my thing. The SYs are kind of neat. They're kind of the... But I guess then again, they're kind of the most American out of the bunch. ZVK, I'm just streaming on my own at the moment. If others in the friend group join at some point, they will. Otherwise, it'll just be me for today. And of course, you got me talking, so I had to jump the brakes in order to stop at the station. How dare you? Yeah, I'm not having a great time with this platform. Anyone know how logarithms work? Nope. Have fun with that. I was a straight A math student right up until I got to that. Trigonometry is not my thing at all. All right. Well, we have dropped off passengers. We got paid $28. So apparently, it looks like that the Cumbraes and Toltec may have gotten their diesel. It looks like it may have gotten there already, which is good for them. Good for them. I hope they're able to put it to good use, and I actually hope they're kind of able to put it to immediate use. As it shouldn't be really prone to weather conditions. It's nice. Strasbourg is not getting 614. Strasbourg is restoring 614. Two different things there, and when you look at their business, that's not all that surprising because they do a lot of contract work. So if you want to restore a steam locomotive with contract work, who are you going to call? There's not many other contractors out there. There's maybe FMW, and that's it. So Strasbourg getting the contract work, not all that surprising. Which is nice for them. I'm glad it's doing their business. Reading up on that plan, it seems like they have a very solid plan for that engine, the new owners, which is nice. So I look forward to seeing what they do with it. Apparently the restoration's already fully funded. So there's that. Roberto had to choose. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't recall if I got a choice. I don't know if I was high enough in the math change. I think I was like on the average track for, you know, being in high school, the path that you were supposed to follow. I wasn't really ahead, but I wasn't behind either. So it was just like, oh, you're doing trig now. And it was my senior year. And for whatever reason, I would understand the concept when, like, it would be explained to, when the teacher would explain it. It all makes sense. But then, you know, I would go to like take a test and it'd just be like, what is this alien concept? So, you know, one of those things where you just kind of have to accept what it is. But no, but going back to the 614, I'm glad that engine now has a brighter future than it did. Don't get me wrong, some engines, not all engines need to run, not all engines need to be restored. But you know, it's good to see when that's able to happen, that it is happening. And arguably the 614 is one of those engines that definitely deserves another shot at an excursion career, whatever that ends up looking like. I hope it ends up looking like good times and good things. But you know, it's one of those, you gotta wait and see what happens. And see where things go. I think it's going to go well, especially since the restoration is fully funded, which is really nice to see. You don't see that often in some organizations anymore, and for good reason. Like it costs a lot, a metric butt ton, quite literally, of money to restore anything to operation, let alone a steam engine. And you know, it's nice to see that there's still some folks out there willing to fully fund something, because they're just that passionate about it. Whoever that ends up being. I know the 614 guy is anonymous, which is their prerogative, you know. But it's just one of those things. It's nice to see that in the industry. Yes, JSJ, I agree with that. I'm good at simple math as well. Oh, which one am I more invested in? That's a good question. 1361 is kind of closer to my area, but if I see either one of them, I'll be happy. Like, for me, that's big choo-choo, big wow. Would be nice to see once. It's not something I'm necessarily like. Will I go out of my way to see it once? Probably. Will I go out of my way to see it every single time it's running? Probably not. You know, it's one of those things. Time to revive the Ace3000 project. That actually, no, don't do that. It was a great idea at the time because the oil prices were high and the coal prices were low. Nowadays, oil prices are high and coal prices are, well, about as high, if not higher. So it's one of those, like, not exactly the best idea in the world. All right. Yes, 5550 is going to be a big choo-choo. I would say out of any of the modern day projects, I do have concerns behind the T1 project. Not because it's being built. I'm glad it's being built. Like, seeing a T1 again will be awesome. But my main concern is, where's that thing going to run? Because it is way too big to go on some even average size class 2 short lines, and that's most likely where it would be able to run. So that's my main concern there, is the operation side. If they do take it to Pueblo somehow and convince them to do that and try and go for the record, more power to them. But it's one of those, like, I wish them good luck in trying to find it. I know that those engines ran on what is present day NS, and that's good. The problem is it's present day NS and not the Penzi. So, you know, who knows what that relationship's going to be like. Who knows how that operationally is going to work, because there are some areas where that engine likely will not be able to go, and it's not through the engine's fault. It's just, it's the engine. You know, it's kind of like, for lack of a better way of putting it, it's like 611 at Strasbourg. Arguably, 611's a little too big for the Strasbourg. And so it's one of those things where, okay, then 611 went to run on the Buckingham branch. Now that's definitely a good territory for it. There's no concerns there. So there's a lot of variables operationally. Will I absolutely be grateful to see it? Yes. Yes, I will. Because it would be awesome to see a T1. It's going to be awesome to see 3001. It's going to be awesome to see 1361. It's just, you know, how... And I can understand organizations not wanting to share really what they're doing. I get that, because you don't want to jeopardize any deal. So I get that. It's just again, it is a concern I have of where's the engine going to run? And, you know, we could speculate, oh, it's going to be this place, oh, it's going to be this place. But truth be told, none of us know what goes on behind the scenes. We are not, you know, we are not in those organizations. We are not decision makers in those organizations. And trying to guess or assume where something's going to end up is always just pure speculation. That's why I'm stating it as a concern. I have a concern of where this thing's going to operate. That is my concern. Am I going to speculate as to where? Probably not, because there's no sense in doing that. It could be any number of places. My concern is it having a place. If that makes any form of sense. I know that's kind of a rambling answer. The folks with 1361 seem to have a good plan. So hopefully that plan will work out from an operational standpoint. So we'll see what happens there. It's all just a matter of waiting and finding out, unfortunately. You know, it'll be fun to see it. Like, that's the ultimate thing here. Whatever happens, it will be fun to see it. It'll definitely be fun to see it, because we arguably have not had this big of a renaissance in preservation, arguably ever, but definitely at least since the 70s and 80s, which is awesome. Like, I never thought I would see a lot of what I'm seeing today. I never thought it would happen. Or at least if it did, it wouldn't be in my lifetime. And now it is, which is awesome. So I don't think we should take it for granted. I definitely don't think we should harp on these organizations. Should we, if we have a concern, if we have the opportunity to voice it, should we voice it? Yes. But, I think we should always give an organization the chance. I guess modify the SY design for Torser. That's kind of already happened. Take a look at Valley's 3025 and Belldale's Susquehanna 142. 2 SYs. So. Sorry, we had a little bit of a rambling talk there, which is nice. I like those little talks. All right. Let's operations. Okay, we're gonna take these up to L2, but we need a place to drop them off. So we're gonna do a couple things. I don't want 2 to 1. I want 1 to 1. And we're gonna go to Whittier Sawmill, Tier 1. The issue, so there's a few questions here. The SY is arguably a little too small to do a lot of mainline stuff. 142 definitely did a lot of mainline stuff, but to do like a 611 style excursion is definitely not big enough. So fitting it with PTC arguably is not entirely worth it. The 464 with modern air brakes and a HEP built into the tender. If you build any engine nowadays, a new build, you're gonna start with what was and modify what needs to be modified. So if you're starting with like a J1E Hudson design, you're gonna take that and modify the bits you need to modify in order to get it working. To that end, I don't necessarily think it's a good idea to stick a HEP unit in the tender. And the reason I say that is you're better off sticking an even bigger generator in like a baggage car. Because the one that you'll be able to fit in the tender is likely not big enough. Especially if you want to haul like 10, 12, 14, 20 cars. That requires a lot of electricity. Yes, we do have 3 QJs in the country. One was owned by R.J. Corman. It is now technically owned by Kentucky Steam Heritage Corporation, though it has not made that journey yet, to my knowledge. And the other 2 were owned by Iowa Interstate and are now part of Railroading Heritage of Midwest America, as far as I'm aware. Do you necessarily need a tool car? No. Is it a nice to have? Yes. It's very nice to have, quite frankly, because of parts. But, Fort Wayne gets away with a tool car that's a 50-foot former kitchen car. So it all depends on your needs. And heck, the R&N gets away with not having a tool car at all. They just have a generator. Building new is expensive, as evidence. Insert T1 here. Is it doable? Absolutely. I think we definitely proved that it's doable multiple times across multiple countries. It's just a matter of how much work you want to put into it, and money. And the key part there is money. Is there enough support in order to justify doing it? You know, that they've actually kind of explained this a little bit with 3001's restoration. You know, they have key fundraising metrics that they need to get to in order for the restoration to proceed. And if it doesn't get there, you know, either that delays things or the locomotive doesn't get restored at all. And that's through no fault of the organization, but you need to know that there's support behind something before you go whole hog into doing it. Sorry, I was checking something. Yes, I know. Midland not using a Reading 6. Big chakra. Big chakra. Ding. CVK. Smells like sniffs. Well. I smell Rule G violation. Exactly. Baird Hill. Canada kept their steam generators into dieselization. It was more efficient to process steam heat for a good bit. Yeah. And honestly, there's some instances of that across Amtrak a little bit. It wasn't until that they got the AM fleets until they really tried to push for head-end power. And even then, some of those 50-foot kitchen cars got turned into head-end power cars because they needed to be able, not all their diesels or not all their equipment could provide head-end power. So there's definitely an argument for transition there. And I would say that transition can be kind of messy because, you know, you have to phase it in while also phasing it out. Four-cylinder compound. And that's here's the thing. Former kitchen cars. They were former Army kitchens that got turned into head-end power and baggage cars. 50-foot things. They're kind of neat. I will say, again, the issue with steam locomotives is the more complex you make them, the more maintenance they need. And there's a reason that we got away from them in the first place. We do have better tech, yes, but better tech only goes so far when something is designed to wear itself out. And Jonathan Coleman's here. Welcome, Jonathan Coleman. All right. I will say I probably shouldn't have brought the coach with me, but oh well. I decided to. These are choices, and we are living with them. Okay, supposedly this has been lengthened slightly, which I guess it has been. Taking longer before. ZVK gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, ZVK. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to leave that there to load. So, ZVK, what do you desire for your 5 memberships? Oh, you want... Oh, okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, ZVK asked for this. So, blame him? Yep, there we go. ZVK, I hope you're hurt. Yep. Well, you're the one who caused it. You could have chosen the other option, ZVK. Sorry, work is being dumb. If I wanted to, could I like give 20 members and ask for 20 sound work houses, or does it not work that way? I guess you could, but I would prefer if you didn't. I guess I'm gonna have to repair. I'm gonna have to repair this locomotive, otherwise this is just gonna go horribly wrong. Only failed once the unlock. Thank you, ZVK. I'm still alive in the Grim Reaper's still alive in the coach car. Good. Good. We still have people alive. ZVK, not at this time. If you have something to say, just DM it to me and I'll look it over. Copyright? Oh, jeez. Roberto, I hope things go well. I hope things go well. What are you, that depends on what you're saying. Sorry for ZVK. Have a choo-choo roast. Hopefully. I mean, unless ZVK causes me to bin it again. I mean, you donated to make it happen, ZVK, so it's all good. It's all good. Oh god. DRP's tempted. What is DRP tempted for? Also, I'm sorry if you're hearing the Skype go off in the background. My work is being stupid. Which is always fun. Yay, work. Safety reputation is going to go so far down for this. Oh God. Now we're talking like Palpatine in chat. I mean, with the wheel arrangement mod, you can turn the 282 into a 284, as far as I know. It doesn't look right, but you can do it. ZBK gifting a membership. Thank you, ZBK. All right. DRP gifting a membership. I've been told to name this train Agent of Chaos. Therefore, it is now named Agent of Chaos. And DRP with 2 membership. Another membership. DRP saying Bennett? Where are we been? Why you guys just want bins? Thank you, DRP. Bandit. Bandit, member for 9 months. Time for a different chaos. Happy belated exploding whale day. Oh God. Remember, you all asked for this. You asked for a bin, you got a bin. "54 years ago, the city of Florence, Oregon made a really bad decision involving a dead whale that washed up on shore." Oh, yes. And they were at 61% ZVK. In Grim Reaper, people donated for a bin. Therefore, they got it. DRP, go get a boxcar to help fix it. Thank you, DRP. You're very kind. We will get a boxcar to help fix it. All right. So, oh, Solaris, are we going to be able to mod track and other things soon? You already can. If you notice, this is not the normal Whittier. I did not make this mod though. This is a part of the Midland Modpack. This is one of the many wonderful Whittier interchange mods. So just be aware of that. I did not make this, but you can actually modify track now if you know how to do it. Key part of that being if you know how to do it. All right, but as far as this goes, we're gonna sleep because we have nothing else we can do. Boxcar, that would be kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we got a new report. Oh, we're at Operation Safety. Yep, had a feeling. What's been delivered here? Sawmill. I'm guessing we didn't have enough money for some other stuff. Parts and oh no, we did. They're gonna return here soon. Okay. Well, I guess we now have. Do we have two choo-choos? We do. We do have two choo-choos now. So we're gonna take you. Oh, but you have no fuel. That's right. You have no fuel. little hard for you to move if you don't have any fuel. Solaris, I have no idea. There's been some ways to do it that's not like that. Given that this game is made in Unity and its own thing, I'm definitely not the person to be able to help you with that, unfortunately. I don't know how. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time to learn. So, yeah. Let's go and drag this choo-choo back out. Get some coal and water in it. There we go. All right. I guess technically I need to pull it forward a little bit. All right, we're getting it filled with water. Oh, God. I forgot how big this tender was. Boxcar, are you having fun? See, I think you're having fun. All right, we got water. So Boxcar is having fun, and ZVK's returned with popcorn. ZVK, my only question is, have you returned with enough for everybody? That's my main question. Have you returned with enough for everybody? You only made it for yourself. I see. I see how it is, EVK. I see how it is. All right. We got that. You. Orders. Road. You're already lined out. Good. I'm gonna send you to Ella. We're going to make sure that your passenger car is set up properly, and we're going to make sure that the advanced, I don't want advanced, I want okay, minimum stop duration, we're going to go for 2 minutes. So while they're doing that, I got you, ZVK. Gonna grab these cars. I will say, it's been a while since we've just enjoyed the simplicity of starter railroader. It's kind of nice. Yeah, bonk. That was a little bit of a hard knuckle, but it was fine. Not in that manner. Okay, so we're reversing here. Now here comes the fun part. Full forwards. Solaris, I have no idea. It's up entirely to the developers of the game, of which I am not one. We can hope. But, you know, I'm not the one who makes that decision. I'm not on the team that makes that decision. So, we can only wait and see. Oh. Whoops. This did not go to plan. I can't re-rail this. There we go. There, you guys got a free bin. Enjoy it. I should have just left it alone. It would have rolled fine. Typical flat car, yeah. Also, welcome, Jake. I don't think I've seen you much in chat. I hope I'm putting these in the right spot. I am. Oh. Some of them are going in the right spot. That would have been nice to know. It's like, okay, let's try this again. Easy in the gauge. That would be neat to see Baird. All right. Coco and understandable. He'll take as well. I will say I will actually probably be getting off soon once we get these cars in. I do have a few chores I need to handle and then a meeting, so a little bit short of a stream. I may stream later tonight. I don't know yet. Keep an eye out if I do. But yeah. Same here, Bandon. I'm hoping so too. Oh, there's a mod that does that? In fact, the mod that in the pack does that. You can see it right there. Boxcar, I should get you talking to Scotty, because he could sell you some S-scale. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to end stream there, folks. Main reason being, like I said, I got some chores and then a meeting to deal with. I do appreciate all of you for hanging out on this early stream, different time for us. And I appreciate all those who gave memberships. There's actually quite a few of you. ZVK, JSJ, DRP. Banding became a member for 9 months. DRP super chatted, as did ZVK. I appreciate all of you. And I appreciate all of you who just come and hang out and watch and like the stream and subscribe. It really all does truly help out a lot. So thank you truly from me for helping out with that. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one, which will either be later tonight or potentially late tomorrow. That's right, we're changing up the schedule a little bit. Main reason is I don't know how late some things are going to go on Friday. So we'll see how things go, and if things change, I will let you know. But I shall see you at some point in the future, guys.